Yeah, I mean, I think the pictures and the reports and everything have really made it pretty clear at this point. Pretty to look at, not so pretty to be out in this morning. Looking from Gathering Place, postcard look continues there as the snow falls. Now, the tapering off trend from north to south will start to move into Tulsa over the next few hours, but the morning snow continues blustery. By the way, I know we try not to glaze over the cold and the wind too much. It's just the snow obviously gets kind of top billing in most people's minds, but wind chills have been teens and single digits this morning and only a little better this afternoon. Now, we got a high of 35 on the map. That would be at the end of the day today. As snow winds down, we might clear out a little bit this afternoon. And just to get to some of the good news right off the bat here, by the end of the weekend, it'll almost be like this never happened. After a cold start tomorrow, highs in the 40s, it looks like Saturday. And with any luck, we're going back into the 60s on Sunday as we get into the first part of spring break time frame here in Green Country. Travel advisory goes until 6 o'clock for all of Green Country. Now, this will start to be canceled from north to south later today, especially mostly in our northern counties where it's already starting to wind down a little bit. But southeastern Oklahoma, that still goes until late this afternoon. Wide view on radar, you can see that gradual tapering off from north to south, the north end, kind of the north end of the heavier snow band coming into the north side of the metro right now around Skytook, and then down south from about McAllister, Eufaula up towards Stigler. This is more sleet, but some snow is going to mix in eventually over the next few hours. And then there's the wide view here, and you can see a little bit of kind of the change of where we've had some freezing drizzle further south, hopefully for not too much of that, but just a word of caution in southeastern Oklahoma. You might have some freezing drizzle before the snow. There's the back edge of that snow band here, the last kind of heavier snow band from about Skytook to Lake Keystone to Cleveland, back towards Pawnee. North of that, this is much lighter snow, and that's when the accumulations will drop off quite a bit. But one more burst of that heavy snow that may add another quick half an inch to an inch in spots along the Turner Turnpike from Bristow to Tulsa, and then up the Will Rogers Turnpike from Claremore up towards Veneta. And again, further south, not leaving you out here, this is a sleet snow mix around the McAllister area. Quick check with a few of our storm trackers. Tim Crone, you've been all around Tulsa, and man, these roads have just been pretty rough to deal with the last several hours.
Yeah, Stephen, actually just west of downtown, coming into Sand Springs now on 412. This is the heaviest snow I've seen today. Probably visibility is down to about a quarter mile at times. It's piling up quite quickly because the wind is actually lighting up a little bit, so the snow is piling up more quickly on the roads. But traffic is moving, albeit slowly. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Tim. Vaughn Castro is down in the South Tulsa vicinity. You can see, yeah, lanes can get by, but always a word of caution. You see cars on the side of the road there. Where those lanes look like they might be clear, more than likely they're not. They've at least got some ice on them from the freezing drizzle earlier. J.D. McManus has been out near the Little Kansas vicinity, Highway 412. And again, you're going to see some spots that looks deceptively clear, right? But that's not totally clear at all. In fact, it's still going to be icy in some of those locations. Bob Roloff been near the Claremore vicinity. Bob, quick update from you.
Hey, Stephen, looks like maybe the snow's starting to taper off just a little bit here, but the roads are still very snow-covered and slippery. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Bob. So, Alan, a quick update here on the the forecast for the next few hours. Fortunately, starting from a traffic standpoint, tapering off for too much longer.
So we're almost getting ready to kind of transition across the northern Oklahoma area into lower probabilities over the next hour or two. We get past 10 to 11 o'clock, and a lot of this in the northern areas will basically be winding down. It's the southern sections that'll keep on going, and then we're going to be in the 20s this morning. By the afternoon, we rebound just a little bit. Total so far, this is the official total so far, Tulsa at 1.8. And then you can see we've got some 2 to 3 inch snowfall totals in other spots. The potential for 1 to 2 area-wide and some isolated 3 inch totals definitely in the works here. We're in the 20s right now with north winds. Tomorrow morning, clear, cold for the most part. A couple of clouds here and there, and a high tomorrow of 46. By the way, this is the time change weekend. You fall back, you spring forward, so we're changing the clock here. Sunday, windy, 65. Monday, now we don't want to totally just glance over this. Monday afternoon, Monday night, far southeastern Oklahoma, there will be a window for a couple of thunderstorms. 1 or 2 of those could be even kind of rowdy. And then all of a sudden we go from wind chills right now into the teens to 75 on Wednesday.